So if you have issues around anger, right, the question is, what if your anger wasn't just about what happened yesterday or last week or even last year, but what if your anger was connected to a much deeper pattern that was set in place earlier in your life before you even had words to describe it? Because most chronic anger isn't about the surface trigger, the person who cut you off in traffic or the thing that person said at work. It's about a deeper code, an archetype, an emotional imprint that was laid down early in life. Right? Maybe it was the way in your childhood that you weren't allowed to speak up, or the way you were expected to stay silent in order to keep the peace. Or maybe your anger, when you did express it, was labeled as too much or dangerous or bad. And that message didn't just disappear, it became a deeper pattern, an archetype, a script that you may still be following even now. And so when you can name that script, right, and become aware of it consciously, you will start to see the entire system that your anger is reacting to, not just the thing that happened yesterday. You realize it's not just you being triggered, but it's you protecting that, say, for instance, 7-year-old you who never got justice, or the teenage version of you who never was allowed to say no, right? Where your anger is now seen as being the protector in you that decided a long time ago, I'm never going to let this happen to me or anybody else again, right? That anger you feel in this frame and lens, right, is not actually a problem. It is a guardian, right? But it may be time to coordinate with this guardian to figure out how it can still protect you while, keeping you out of trouble in terms of the anger things that are coming up in an unconscious manner. So in the Calming Anger program that I offer, I show you how to identify the exact pattern behind your anger, this pattern that keeps repeating in your life. And I'll help you step out of it gently and safely without actually losing your fire and without actually losing your boundary protection of your intent to basically protect yourself. Because the thing is, you were never actually too much. You were just engaged in an act of self-love and self-defense and self-protection. And that can be adjusted so that you can calm your anger, but still maintain the same protection and safety that your anger was meant to give you.